Hey everyone, thanks for checking this out. So I got this Sega Genesis Model II off of eBay. Really cheap. It was as is, doesn't work. So I don't know what the problem was, but let's plug it in and see what it does or doesn't do. Oh. Alright, so if you see, if I wiggle the jack, the power comes on and off. Alright. So we probably just have a loose jack. Hopefully that's the only thing wrong with it, but let's take it apart and see how bad that jack is. Alright, so these things are extremely simple to take apart. Just take the expansion pack cover off, and then there are just 4 screws in each corner, and we'll take those out. Now that the screws are out, let's just kind of wiggle and lift up. It's that simple. Alright, so now with the top cover off, there's just this RF shielding that we'll need to remove. So just take all the screws out on the edge here to get that off. So let's do that. There should be, I think, 9 screws. Okay, so now with all the screws loosened, we should be able to just lift this up and take it out. Keep that aside now. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing. Alright, so oh yeah, that jack is definitely loose. Alright, so now to get the board out, we need to remove those 2 screws. Okay. So now we have the board out. Let's flip it over and take a look. Oh yeah. See if you can see that. Alright, so I tried to get a little closer view. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to turn out on camera, but I don't know if you can see that there's a crack all around this solder joint here, so it's just loose and this is just, freely moving. So what we're going to do is we're just going to reflow the solder, add a little bit more, and see if that's the only issues we have. I'm hoping so. Alright, so I'm just going to turn on my soldering iron and let's get this thing ready. So I'm going to just apply a little bit of flux just to help the solder melt and flow and make this get a better bond. And get my solder ready. This is probably too small of a tip, but I don't feel like changing it out. So let's see how this works. Alright, so that side should be good now. And of course the smoke is going right up into the camera, so I have no idea how this is going to translate onto video. Hopefully not too bad. Alright. Alright, so I'm just going to take a look at these joints. Yep. They look good now, they're not broken. Put the solder on it, let it kind of flow a little bit more. Alright, I'm just going to clean this off with a little bit of 99% isopropyl alcohol and a good old toothbrush. So hopefully this is the only thing wrong with this. I'm actually just really getting into trying to repair these old consoles, so if it's a nice easy one, that would be nice. So I'm going to flip this thing over, plug it in, turn it on, and see if we still get that light. Okay, no sparks, no fire, that's good. Turn it on. Alright, light turns on. Wiggling it, light stays on. That is a good sign. Alright, so now it's time to put this thing together, throw a game in there, and see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the little monitor here set up, and let's plug in this game. I actually just got this game in the mail today too, so I don't even know if it works, so let's see. Alright, so plug the power in. Plug the game in. Turn this thing on. Hey, that's a good sign. I used to love this game. Alright, so it's time to plug in a controller and see if that works. Oh no. Looks like Spider-Man has to save the X-Men. Alright, and the controller's working. It's, yeah. Alright. So let's turn this thing off and get it back together. Alright, so now we have it all back together. I'm just gonna make sure it still works. Alright, so it still works. So now I'm gonna probably play this for a little while. If everything else seems to check out, then I'll you know, clean it all up, take it apart again, clean the inside, and see what else I can do with it. All right, everyone, thanks for watching this video.